If I'm acting weird in this video, it's because honestly, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Probably because there's so many new subscribers. So I feel like I'm really meeting you guys for the first time. It's just so cool to have you guys, and I really want you guys to enjoy my channel. Let's get right into this video. I really need this to be as natural as possible because we don't have time to be nervous. I'm just gonna go and answer questions at random. What inspired you to do YouTube? Since I was a kid, I loved recording. You can ask my mom. We had this big, those really old big videotape recorders. I would record all the time. I would record myself picking my nose, doing anything, like just so I can look back and watch it. I just loved recording. When I was about in elementary school, I think that's when YouTube first came out. I would actually record myself singing, and I still have like this really old YouTube channel from like 6 years ago where I would just record myself singing. So that was like my first YouTube channel. As of recently, I really got inspired. One of my really good friends who had called me up one day and she was like, hey, I think God wants you to continue YouTube. He wants you to go ahead on that journey. I went ahead and I started posting up videos, and I just really wanted to be an encouragement to other women, other girls who are trying to grow in their relationship with God. That's what inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So someone asked what my favorite go-to makeup products are. Eyeliner, mascara, anything for your eyebrows, concealer, and lip gloss too. Those are my go-to products. I would like to know how life was living in an African household and how you kept your faith in God. Living in an African household was different, especially being in America. And one of the things I remember the most is that I always wanted to do sleepovers. Like, you know, my friends would be like, can you sleep over? My mom would be like, which sleepover? Y'a pas de sleepover ici. There's no sleepover. We're sleeping at somebody else's house? No. My mom was very strict with playing outside. I had to be in at a certain time. I couldn't always be outside. I did give her some trouble though, so definitely growing up in a household was different. Getting beat was nothing new. My mom used to make me sit on my knees and hold big yellow books, those big phone books on my head in the kitchen while she is cooking fish. Yes, when I would get in trouble. So life growing up in an African household was really difficult. How do you keep up with your faith? Wow. I think the big thing is definitely zoning out things that will cause me to lose my faith. So I think that's a huge thing. There's certain shows that I just don't watch. There's certain music that I don't listen to. I really try to surround myself with things that will remind me of God. I listen to Christian music. I like devotionals, so I'm always trying to make sure that anything that I'm consumed with is about God. That's how I keep with my faith. And the number one thing is prayer. I'm always praying during the day, even if it's just for a little bit. I'm talking to God. I like to talk about God with other people. That's a big thing. I'm always just reminding myself and putting myself in places where I can really just be thinking about God and just talking to Him and just being in a relationship with Him. That's how I keep up with my faith. Anything that tries to get me off track, I wipe it out. Like it can't be anywhere near me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years or more? And do you feel like you're living up to your full potential at your current state? Basically, any advice for people who feel like they're not accomplishing anything and are behind. I feel like that all the time. Girl, I understand. In 5 years, I see myself owning my own business, a couple of businesses actually, but I'm trusting in God for that because I feel that He will be the one to equip me. It's really not something that I'm going to be able to do on my own, but I do see myself owning a business or 2 or 3. How are we gonna get there? I'm working on that. And no, I don't always feel like I'm living up to my full potential, and I think it's okay not to feel that way, because you're never going to be perfect. You're never going to reach a level of perfection. There's always a way to improve in yourself. If you feel like you aren't living up to your full potential in any way possible, make sure to kind of write down and take a look at how can you live up to your full potential. What things can you do? What is full potential in your opinion? Because everyone has different levels or different perspectives of what their full potential is. The advice that I would give to people who feel like they're not accomplishing anything, I would say go back to the drawing board. Try to figure out what exactly do you want to accomplish. Sit down and write down the steps as to what you want to accomplish and how you're going to get there. I know there's a scripture that says that a man that doesn't have a vision will fail, or those who lack vision will perish. So it's always good to have a vision, a list of what exactly do you want to accomplish, and how can you get there, and make the steps and start taking baby steps to get there. Take it piece by piece so that you can begin accomplishing your goals. Where do I shop? I shop everywhere. Boohoo, Zara, I like PacSun, I like Hollister, I like everything. Like, I can shop anywhere, find anything. I love online stores. I hate the mall. I do not like walking in the mall because it's too many people and they be bumping into me. I just like shopping online. I can find what I want to buy and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Someone asked me, how do you feel about wigs? And which do you prefer, wigs or weaves? Let's see, at this point of my life, I prefer wigs because you can pop them off, put them on, pop it off. It's like a restart every day. You can, glue it down, put your edge control. You can take care of your hair under. You can always adjust the wig to make it look fresh and new. With weaves, once it starts getting loose and tore up, you can't have it to be fresh and snug. You have to remove the whole weave, cut the whole weave to get it to be fresh again. Definitely, in my opinion, I prefer wigs. I think they're great. I think they're very convenient, especially for someone who has school every day or you have work every day. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite liquid lipstick that you would recommend to anyone? NYX, Huda Beauty, and Kat Von D. Those are really good liquid matte lipsticks. And if you guys want to know what lip color I have on, because I know somebody was wondering, so this is the Ruby Rouge lipstick. It's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful red. How did you meet your boyfriend? How long have you guys been dating? Your testimony, how did you get saved? Do you have any saved friends? Okay, so I will do another video on how I met my boyfriend. I think you guys would like to see him on this channel. I did a video with him another time and you guys loved it, so we'll do a separate video with him. Basically, my testimony in short, I was raised in a more so Catholic home. I grew up pretty much Catholic up until middle school. First I got sent to a boarding school, and that's when I was introduced to like the modern Christian way of life. I was exposed to like Christianity, I was exposed to the God, but I didn't really know about Jesus and him dying for us on the cross. That concept was very weird to me, and I never had anyone fully explain it to me. It wasn't until college that I really made the decision to start walking with the Lord, because my life was a mess, y'all. Before I chose Jesus, my life was a mess. I knew about him, but I wasn't living for him. I rededicated my life, I believe, my freshman year in college. I really matured in my walk my junior year of college. Someone asked me how my life in high school was. My life in high school was pretty interesting because I actually had went to Christian school up until my sophomore year. For junior year and senior year, I went to a public school, so it was on and popping, girl. People were very troublemakers, very troublemakers. So, of course, me being curious, I started dabbling in things that I shouldn't have dabbled into. I was like the not so cool kid that hung around the cool kids. All my friends were like hip and they were cool and they were doing all these things like drinking and smoking and going to parties, and so I would dabble in the stuff and I'd be around the cool crowd, but I wasn't actually cool when it came to the end of it. I was really a softie who low-key loved Jesus but really didn't know it. Like, I wanted to know more about God, but I didn't have the right people around me. I didn't have the right leadership around me to really guide me. So let's see, what's your major and what challenges have you overcome? My major is criminal justice. Yeah. And no, I don't want to be a cop. Like I said, I did want to go to law school, but that didn't happen because it wasn't really something that I truly wanted to do. Some challenges that I have overcome is definitely one of them was to not find my worth in boys or relationships. And how did I overcome it? I overcame it by falling to my knees and getting to know the Lord and just really pushing in my relationship with God. He has really helped me to overcome a lot of the challenges, all of the challenges in life. I used to really find my worth in boys. When boys would break up with me or I'd break up with them or they'd do something to me, I'd be so broken. I'd forget who I was. I didn't really know my worth, and that was a huge challenge for me all my life. Getting to know Jesus really helped me to overcome those challenges. I know God is important. Being in relationship with Him just helped me to know who I was. I figured out, girl, that I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a princess. I'm a queen in the kingdom of heaven. So can't nobody tell me nothing, okay? Okay, because I'm thebomb.com, and so are you, okay? You are thebomb.com. What are your plans after graduation? My plans after graduation are to possibly start to get my master's in business because I want to be a businesswoman. I am a businesswoman. I'm declaring that I am. So I possibly want to learn more about business, starting a business, administrating a business, anything of those sorts. So that's something that I'm looking into. Do you have a celebrity crush? No, I do not. I don't think many celebrities are cute because a lot of them are troublemakers. I really look at the inside of a person. So if you're a smacking woman here, smacking woman there, calling girls be this, be that, you know, just talking all that stuff, it's hard for me to think you're cute. So no, I don't have a celebrity crush. So I believe those are all the questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to know more about me, just ask and I will do another video and I can tell you guys some more about me. Make sure that you subscribe. Please subscribe. I love when you guys subscribe. I love when you guys tell me who you are, how you found my channel. I do want to welcome all the new subscribers. I'm so glad you guys found my channel and I love your support. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I post a lot on there, and you can see pictures and, you know, follow up, get some encouragement. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.